Hello everyone, Logan from Curated Avalon, and today I have one of Ferris Wheel Press' latest fountain pen ink releases. This is Blue Revelry, and it is commemorating a 15th birthday collaboration anniversary. So we have a very cute cake box with celebratory animals all dressed up for the occasion. It's very sparkly. I love the added glitz to this packaging. So we have 2010 to 2025. Celebrate 15 amazing years of collaboration, creativity, and colorful inspiration. Compatible with all fountain pens and dip pens. Use for your next stroke of genius. Very cute. I'm assuming it's going to be a very pretty periwinkle blue. And this ink is a limited edition for 2025, so if this is something you want to add to your ink collection, definitely snatch it up while you can. Through rich trials and sweet triumphs, we have a very cute cake design on the ink bottle. Oh, that shimmer looks very pretty. Kind of an iridescent look. This is the 38 milliliter bottle. And today I will be swatching. We'll do an ink test with my shuttle dip pen from Colorverse that I'm starting to get used to. Still hasn't wowed me yet, but you never know. I might get used to it. I might find a rhythm with it. And if you'd like to see more on this pen, I will link my review of it to date in the description below. To start off with, I will do a spatter. And this is my onion skin journal. I've grown more and more fond of the onion skin paper over the last year especially. I use it just about every day in some context or another. So the blue is darker than I thought it was going to be, and I really like that. Leaning a little closer to a denim. I'm going to load up the dip pen. It has a little hole on that side. It's supposed to allow for more ink to flow through the nib, creating a reservoir of sorts. See if I can get a little bit more. So this is quite pretty. I'm liking how that shimmer is showing up. Have some depth. Looks like we have a really neat green, pinky purple shimmer. I really like that. That's really neat. I'm going to set this aside. I have my Tomoe River Paper, and I also have my Endless Tearaway pad. This was the Loch Ness ink. I thought was so fantastic. Really love that green. And might as well play with this too and see what we get. The onion skin paper, the ink spreads a little bit more. It'll look a little duller because it is that cream background. Tomoe River Paper, this is white. The Endless Paper is also white. However, this is a thicker paper. It's a little duller. It does really well with the fountain pen ink. It's just the ink does show up a little bit more dull, which is fine. It's a really nice look. I tend to prefer Tomoe River Paper as far as showing off inks goes. The onion skin paper I think does very well. I just prefer white backgrounds. I really do like this color. I'm not sure I have an ink that looks quite like this. Even thinking through like my Noodler's inks, I'm just not remembering a color I have that looks as delicate of a blue as this. It reminds me of like a something borrowed, something blue image. All right. Very pretty. I know this is a really great winter color, but I don't see why this couldn't go into spring as like, you know, something very festive and pretty. Like I said, it really does remind me of like a wedding blue. I'm going to let these dry and come back to it. I'm really liking the way that shimmer is popping. I think green was a really neat idea. ink's been drying for a while now. It reminds me a little bit of like a Diamine Inkvent ink, but definitely not the same. Very, very pretty. It's not too watery. It's a very pretty ink, dark enough to write with every day. I mean, this is a dip pen, obviously, but just from looking at it, it looks like it would be dark enough in a fountain pen to write every day. Very pretty. A nice consistency to it as well. I'm just loving the multiple tones of that shimmer. How it shows up in different lighting. It looks like the Northern Lights. Like that's what it reminds me of. So another gorgeous ink from Ferris Wheel Press, Blue Revelry. This is a limited edition, so if that is something you are wanting to add to your ink collection, check out the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.